Are you a coach or consultant who uses paid ads or wants to use paid ads for your business? Then this video is for you. In this video, I'm going to talk about a big shift that's happening in the industry where last year's funnels and marketing tactics have stopped working. Now I'm going to show you how you can get around the shift so you can actually keep making really profitable returns in 2021 and do even better than you did in previous years. So make sure to smash the like and subscribe button so I can keep making really good video content for you. So the honest truth is that paid ads is getting more and more competitive each year. And Apple's iOS 14 update hasn't helped as well. What the iOS 14 update has done is it's made tracking definitely a little bit more difficult, and it's also made optimization on the algorithm side a bit more difficult. So a lot of advertisers, especially on Facebook, are seeing diminishing ad returns. And consumers are also getting fatigued of seeing the same thing over and over. For example, in 2018, video sales letters were really new and they were absolutely crushing it. Nowadays, with high ticket funnels, a lot of people have already seen video sales letters and their effectiveness is starting to get lower and lower. Now, there are ways to get around that and get even better results, but there is a trend happening here. Especially in the coaching and courses space, things happen at a very fast lightning pace in terms of tactics and strategies. What this means is that if you're a coach or you work with coaches as your clients, you need to be aware that your marketing funnels will need to change with time. The same funnel that you used 2 years ago is not going to work this year. And every year you're probably going to have to update your funnels and implement new tactics and strategies to get better results and try out new messages and new offers. Most marketing funnels have a lifetime of 1 to 2 years, maybe 3 to 4 years if they're really well built. So how do you deal with this problem, right? If you want to keep getting results with your ads. So the first key is you want to try to stand out and try to do something different with the way you present your funnel and your offer. So this starts with the offer. If you have the same generic offer that everybody else has, you're going to struggle. Having some sort of unique mechanism or system for your offer can make all the difference. So for example, if you have some sort of unique system that only you use, that's a really great way to make your offer stand out. Now, another option is to add a done for you element into your offer. So you take whatever the key issues that people are struggling with and make that a part of your offer, right? So let's say, you're selling a high ticket coaching program and people keep getting stuck with setting up their funnel. You could potentially just offer that as part of the offer. It may cost you $100 per customer because, you have the same templated process, it's the same system, and it's very easy to systemize, but it's something where all of your clients get stuck on and it's a major value add for them where they would be willing to really go with you versus other competitors because you just make their life easier in that way. So that's one way to do it. Another way of standing out is to actually use a different funnel that people aren't using right now. So I'll give you an example of this. Recently, I've seen people start doing live webinars again. I haven't seen live webinars in a few years. And the fact that people are doing it again suggests to me that people are getting really good results because everybody's gotten tired of the automated webinar and the VSL, and now they want that live interaction or the live workshop feel where you can ask questions and get help. And I've been seeing these kind of funnels just pop up more and more. I've also seen 5-day challenge funnels also show up, which are interesting and kind of new. There's a lot more interaction to them. So essentially what I'm seeing is that people are trying out new types of funnels where there's a lot more interaction, and these are getting much better results because they cut through the noise and it's something new that the audience hasn't seen yet. So whenever everybody else in the industry is doing a certain type of marketing funnel, try just going the other way with a completely different type of funnel. And this is really important because everybody likes to follow the herd. Everybody's like, oh, everybody's doing this funnel, so I'm going to do that funnel. Really, it requires a lot of marketing expertise and core understanding of your audience to figure out what their best funnel is and how to implement it. Now, the second key is that in 2021, I've been seeing the best funnels use SDRs, so sales development reps, or setters, so appointment setters, in their paid marketing funnels. So what I see is in a lot of the VSL funnels or the live webinar funnels these days is that there'll be an opt-in form and there will also be an optional phone number form. And a good number of people opt in for their phone number and then they get added to a text message sequence. So in this text message sequence, people actually open their phones and check their texts, which they don't really do with emails as much these days. So it's actually very powerful in terms of increasing open rates and having people show up. And then not only do they have these automated text messages going out, you also have a sales development rep or an appointment setter who will actually text these people or even call them and ask them, hey, did you need any help? Did you have a chance to watch the presentation? If you have any questions, we can help you out. And it's a much more personal way of doing things, because somebody who watched the presentation but had some questions and wants to get them answered can actually do that in this method. So this is something that's really important, especially as lead costs go up, because you need to be able to squeeze a lot more dollars out of each lead to stay profitable. A few years ago, you could get lead costs in the $4 to $5 range quite consistently, and nowadays lead costs are going up and up. So this is where having that system implemented into your business can really be a massive advantage, because now you're able to actually increase your revenue per lead by 2x, because you have a SDR who's messaging these people, answering questions, and getting them on to the next stage of the funnel. So I've also seen marketers use Facebook Messenger as part of their funnel, and that's an interesting tactic as well. So instead of sending people into an opt-in for an email and then showing them a video sales letter, they'll send people to a page where there's a button to click on to opt in for a messenger sequence, and then they'll send them to a VSL through the messenger sequence. And because they have them in Messenger, they just get much higher response rates. Now, those are a few strategy and tactic related suggestions. The third key is you really need to build a strong community and product ecosystem. People should keep buying from you for years and years because you provide such great products and have built such a strong community. You want to be in a position where even if you completely turn off paid ads for a whole month, you'll still be extremely profitable, just because of the fact that you have such a deep customer base where you can just run a promo for a new offer or an old offer done in a new way, and a lot of people will take you up on it. And a big part of this is having multiple offers, right? So you could have a mastermind, a high ticket offer, maybe a done for you offer. And as time goes on, building that deep community and product ecosystem will really ensure you have that staying power, and you'll also have the average lifetime value being much higher, so you can actually afford to run paid ads at scale and be able to acquire customers even if lead costs go up. But that's really important, is if you have a company that's really built around just being a great ecosystem, right, where your customers feel like they're part of a community and a family, they're going to stick around, and that's a business that'll stick around for 20 to 30 years. So guys, if you like that video, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell. So the next video you should watch is up there. It's our YouTube ads for coaches and consultants. It's a really in-depth guide to YouTube ads for anybody who's in the coaching and consulting business. So go watch that video.